This is the TOZO portable Bluetooth speaker with Carabiner. Let's take it out of the box. In the box you get the quick guide, the user manual, charging cable, USB to USB-C right there, and here is the Bluetooth speaker itself. Okay, it's got this hangy thing, which is kind of nice, and it's a carabiner. That means you squeeze it and it comes out. So now you can loop that over the straps on a backpack, or if you have a loop on a backpack, or your belt loop, or anything, anywhere that you can loop that around, and it's sort of like a key slot kind of thing. And that's it. Just clicks in. You have your buttons on the side, power on and off, volume up and down, forward and back, you know, all the typical Bluetooth type stuff like that we've come to expect from all that. Let me tell you a bit more about this, and then of course we'll test it out. This speaker is available in black, blue, and red. Obviously this is the black. It has Bluetooth 5.4 built in, so it's got the latest as of right now. It weighs only 6.3 ounces, but it has a 43.5 millimeter driver, which is 10 watts. Up to a 32-hour battery life on it. And there also is the ability to stereo pair this. Now you have to buy 2 of them for that, but if you do that, they pair together, and then that pairs to your phone, your tablet, computer, whatever's got Bluetooth, and there you go like that. So now you have a stereo pair, but again, you got to buy 2 for that. This is IPX8 waterproof. That essentially means this can be dunked in a bucket of water for up to a half hour, and it'll be perfectly fine. As with anything that is waterproof rated, don't test it. You don't want to be upset when it may not quite live up to that claim. So just be careful with it. If it's outside and it starts raining, no worries, it's going to be fine. It's okay for splashes and that, but it is actually submersible. But again, just don't test it. You'll just be much better off that way. There also is an app available for this, which makes it tunable. And that means that you can tune the amount of bass and treble and all that kind of stuff. In fact, there's 32 preset EQ modes that you can select from, plus thousands of other user-submitted ones as well. Alright, so with that, let's get this turned on. Power button is right there. Hold that. And it's ready to pair. So let's go to the phone and get it paired. So we'll go into the Bluetooth here, and let's go down to the end. There it is, TOZO PE1. And we are connected. Beautiful. If all you want is sound, you just saw how to Bluetooth connect to it. And that's all you need. You don't need the app for it to work like that. But we'll get to that later on. Right now, let's see how it sounds. I have some music playing here. We'll leave that for a moment, then we'll turn it up. I think it's very respectable all around. We're going to crank this up to full volume, so get your hands on your volume control. That means the volume's all the way down. I think that's pretty respectable. For a little speaker like this, that's good. That's really good. You know what's a great thing for this? Because it's IPX8 and all that. You got this right here. Shower speaker. How would that be? Listen to your favorite tunes right in the shower. Don't have to worry about this. It's got 32 hours of playtime, so how long are you in the shower for? You know, if you do one of these 10-minute shower kind of deals, this is going to last months. You know what I'm saying? Not a bad idea, just for that alone. Pretty good. And I really like the fact that you could pair two of them. So if you got like hooks or something in your shower, you could pair two, have stereo sound. That's even better. Not bad at all. Now this also has a microphone built in, so let's do that. I have a voice recorder app. And see what it says at the bottom? TOZO PE1 will be used. So now all we have to do is simply record, and we'll go from there. I'm going to switch to my main camera for that, so you can see, and then of course I'll play it back. So you saw before that we're now going to do a voice test, and it's going to be using the microphone in here, because of course, you know, making and receiving calls and all that kind of stuff. In fact, this also works with your voice assistant, certain models, certain units, stuff like that. You have to double click the button on it to wake up your voice assistant, and then you can use it, which is kind of a nice thing, because couldn't do that kind of stuff before. It would play music from it, but that was it. You couldn't talk back. Anyway, let's do a test. This is a test of the TOZO PE1 portable Bluetooth speaker. I'm going to save that and play it right back now. This is a test of the TOZO PE1 portable Bluetooth speaker. And here we are with the app. We're going to add a device. And there it is. Simple enough, just like that. So you can see there's standard, bass plus, bass minus, classical, dance, deep, hip hop, jazz, Latin, original, symphony, pop, rock, vocal, treble up, treble down, electronic, blues, keyboard, piano, trumpet, heavy metal, anime, slow rock, podcast, relaxing, quiet, awake, crazy, folk, country, and R&B. We're going to just do the bass plus, and that's all there is to it. We'll do a sound sample of that in a minute as well. But you can also tune this as you see fit. Just raise things, lower things, you know, whatever you want to do. Just like that. And there's a new waveform, and you can test that out and see. But we're going to go back to just the bass plus, and we'll do one more sound sample, of course, with the same song. Okay, same song, but now with the bass plus enabled. Definitely seems stronger. Let's crank this all the way. So, yeah, that's not bad at all. It most certainly did that. And, of course, you're free to play around with any combination or permutation within the app that you'd like. So that's not too bad. The sound quality all around I think is really good for the size of it. Really convenient with the carabiner. If I could just squeeze it, there we go, like that. Clip it on anything you want, and it can just sort of hang there like that. Or you could set it down. It does have rubber there. You got voice assistant feature on it. Plus you can make and take calls with it, stuff like that. The app is kind of nice to play around with, to tune the sound as much as you'd like with that, and it certainly does make a difference all around. And you know, just really convenient. I really like the shower idea for something like this. That would certainly work great. And do yourself a favor, if you have the ability, get to do the stereo pairing. It really makes a big difference. So once again, this was the TOZO portable Bluetooth speaker with carabiner. If you'd like to purchase this item, I'll leave a link in the video description where you can find the item available for sale on TOZO's website. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.